Hey guys, welcome to Boxing Squared for boxing news and views from around the internet. The former WBC champion Deontay Wilder has emerged with a video statement following his loss to Tyson Fury almost a week ago. So this was always going to come at some point, and it was going to be interesting what was in this, and I'll play that clip in a moment. Unfortunately, he's not building off some of the excuses he used in the immediate aftermath of the loss. So we'll play the clip of Wilder and then on to a few thoughts.
Hello, my people. My Bomb Squad Army, my Bomb Squad Nation, to all my loved ones around the world. I just want to let you know that I am here. Your king is here, and we ain't going nowhere, for the war has just begun. I will rise again. I am strong. I am a king. They can't take my pride. I am a warrior. I'm a king that will never give up. I'm a king that will fight to the death. And if anyone don't understand that, don't understand what it is to go to war, don't understand what it is to fight, we will rise again. We will regain the title. I will be back. We will hold our heads up high. Your king is in great spirit. And we will rise like a phoenix from the ashes and regain the title. I'll see you in a few months. For the war has just begun. All my love to all my people.
Deontay Wilder's statement. So overall, not much of substance in there, but there's a few things to talk about and unpack. Clearly a scripted piece, and I think given some of the statements that he made to reporters in the days after the loss, where he was doing phone interviews and such, went into the excuses of Anthony Durrell from the crowd, Mark Breland throwing in the towel, that he still had a chance, the costume clanger, there were a number of things that he said that didn't bear repeating. And fortunately, someone's obviously sat down with him, helped him prepare something, which is clearly scripted, clearly choreographed, and he's able to get some points away and address his fans. So he says he's in great spirits, that the king is still here. Your king is in great spirits. The war has just begun. I will rise again. We will regain the title, although all of that, it sounds good, but is rather light on detail. And I never really expected too much at this point, given that the rematch has just been invoked and it's going to be, a number of months away. It hasn't even been set down yet, but we know it is going to happen. But Wilder projecting the image of confidence, that he's not down and out, that he's still hanging in there, and that his fans should believe in him and rally around him. And his fans, I'm sure his hardcore support base, which is still supporting him to the hilt, they will do that. So it'll be interesting to see what he says and does in the coming months, the changes that he may or may not make. Obviously, he's going on a holiday to Africa for the best part of a month in March, so we will see what happens after that, because it looks like Mark Breland will potentially get the sack after he comes back. He said he wants to mull over what happened, but he was hurt by what Mark Breland did. And just to repeat, Breland has not been fired at this point, although the signals from Wilder in some of his phone interviews from after the loss certainly weren't positive, and he wouldn't let Breland into the changing room after the fight. Breland outside crying, according to reports. So Wilder putting his acting chops to the test with the video statement that's been released. How he is really dealing with this, how things are behind the scene, well, we're not really privy to that, but I imagine he's none too happy with what's gone on. Some of the talk about him, and obviously he's sort of blown out some public support through some of his statements, and someone must have sat down with him and said, look, we need to handle this better than coming out with all sorts of statements that just get the boxing world talking. Trainers have been laying into him and his team, and obviously he had to sort of stem the bleeding. And this statement, fortunately for him, while some people who aren't Wilder fans won't like it, it is to his fans. He's saying that he's still here. He will get the title back. He's sending all the right messages to his support base. So what did you make of it? Deontay Wilder says, your king is still here. That he's in great spirits, he's a warrior, he's willing to fight to the death, will rise again and get the title back. Drop a comment, loud and often, hit like, hit subscribe, follow me on Twitter, boxing_squared. I'm out.